have to check my sugar and my BP before I get into that oxygen chamber. Without my vitals being monitored, I cannot get into it, which is why we always say, check with your doctor, check with your lifestyle consultant before going through these treatments. So if your doctor recommends, you can get all of this done and jump into that oxygen chamber.
The wellness standards are ever changing and India has truly upped its game. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy is now in India. It basically involves breathing oxygen in a pressurized environment under expert supervision.
I do believe many people are going through fatigue,
inexplicable
levels of fatigue, breathing difficulties even till date.
Yeah.
They are falling short of breath when they are walking, and many are complaining of long-haul COVID symptoms. Now, instead of medication, there's a better way to treat yourself, which is through wellness. So which are the right kind of treatments and what is the program that they should follow for post-COVID recovery?
So a lot of it. So I think hyperbaric oxygen chamber is something which is very good.
That's very interesting. Well, what happens there?
So you sit inside in a chamber and you breathe pure oxygen. What happens is that, you know, because if you've seen Delhi, we are at 390 or 292 at a pollution level, and still, you know, we don't breathe that pure oxygen. So you stay inside there for 30 minutes, you breathe pure oxygen, you know. And what pure oxygen, it goes towards your cell level, and you know, you get more oxygen in your blood. And that's the whole idea of it.
Hyperbaric oxygen chambers have been used since time immemorial for the trauma and healing. Reason being, when your body is under stress, be it pollution or be it stress or even any type of trauma, your body needs extra oxygen for healing. And hyperbaric oxygen just does that.
This therapy increases the level of oxygen your blood can carry. It can treat conditions like burns, anemia, wounds, circulation issues, fatigue, injuries, and most importantly, post-COVID recovery.
Guys, I'm getting an oxygen therapy done right now. So since I live in Delhi and there's a lot of pollution, I think this really gives me that spurt of oxygen that my body really desperately requires. Most people go over to the Himalayas or take a weekend off, and that's when they want to breathe clean air. But if you don't have the time, you can get this kind of a treatment done and get the same benefits out of it as well. I think this is one of the best things that can happen to a hustling, bustling city with a lot of pollution, and the kind of air you will breathe, you've never had anything like that before in a metropolitan city especially. So I'm going to be completely lapping onto this wellness trend from now on. I don't know about you. It's a little claustrophobic initially, I must warn you. But once the treatment begins, all that claustrophobia really goes away. It's like scuba diving. When you do it for the first time, you may feel scared, but eventually you get used to it and you're perfectly all right, and you just really enjoy being there. There you go. This is a rejuvenated me.
Stay tuned for more NSFW only on Newsmo.